Well, this is a quick status. We left on our way to Marathon, and we decided to pull into Miami instead. So we left last night at about 4:30 in the afternoon, and we were making 6 knots. We were wing and wing, and it was 13 gust 18 out of the northwest, and we were doing really well. And we were planning a 2-day trip to Marathon, but then throughout the evening the winds just got less and less and less, and pretty soon, by the time we got to Miami, we were doing 3 knots, and we decided to turn the motor on and decided that if we were going to get to Marathon before the storms hit, it would be a miracle. So we decided to go ahead and stop and pull into Miami instead.
Welcome to Miami. Or, well, about to be in Miami. It was a tough decision, too. Dad and I were debating it for a while.
Yeah, we were looking at the weather, wondering if we could make it or not. And the storms were arriving in Marathon a little earlier than predicted. The winds were a little less than predicted. And so we opted to go ahead and stop in here at Miami Beach. Terrible place to have to stop, I might add. But anyway, the ride was really uneventful. It was nice. We were about a half mile offshore. Every time that we went farther than about a mile, the temperature of the ocean would pick up to about 84 degrees. The waves would pick up, and we'd notice that we were losing a knot or two. So we kept it about a half mile. 25 years ago, I got into the surf around Myrtle Beach, and it wasn't a fun thing. And so I'm always a little skittish when we're that close to land the entire trip. But everything went well. And we came in Government Cut, right next to a huge cruise ship. There were 4 of them stacked up out there. We went between number 2 and 3. And the pilot boat came and told us to move over to the red side of the channel. We were like, well, what do you think we're doing? Anyway.
The most astonishing thing, though, was as the big cruise ship passed us, this big Norwegian cruises.
Yeah, you feel like a tiny ant, anyway.
Ship passes us. There was no wake. He was going twice as fast as us through that cut, and there was nothing.
Yeah, it was smooth as glass. In fact, there was probably more wake from the pilot boat than there was from this massive cruise ship. Anyway, we went in, you turn left, you go through Fisherman's Cut after that, past the commercial docks, because the Government Cut has a restricted area when there's cruise ships in port. And our friends peeled off and went to an anchorage right there by Fisherman's Island. And then we went ahead on forward and went under a couple bridges on the ICW, and we're anchored right now just south of Bell Island, right next to South Beach. Terrible place to get stuck. So anyway, we're going to see what Miami Beach has to offer, and we'll talk to y'all later.